you must undergo hard training. Epictetus. The Stoics weren't cruel, they were realists. They understood that life, in its rawest form, is not a gentle stream but a turbulent ocean, filled with unpredictable storms and sudden tempests. They weren't preparing for a life of ease. They were preparing for life itself, in all its harsh and beautiful reality. And so, they trained, not for punishment, but for fortification. There is a season most people instinctively avoid, a season of cold, where the warmth of comfort is a distant memory, a season of silence, where the noise of the world fades, leaving only the sound of your own heartbeat, a season of resistance, where every movement is a battle against inertia. This is the winter arc, the period where excuses are left to freeze in the cold, where discipline is sharpened against the whetstone of difficulty, and where true character is not just tested, but forged and revealed. While others wait for the fleeting warmth of motivation, you choose the enduring fire of training. While others seek the soft embrace of comfort, you choose the solid foundation of strength. This is not about a pointless pursuit of suffering. It is a strategic choice. This is about becoming unbreakable. It is a personal pledge, a quiet contract you sign with your future self, a promise that when the real storms of life arrive, you will not just survive. You will be the rock that stands firm, unmoved. The ancient Stoics practiced something called Askēsis. It wasn't about punishment or self-flagellation. The word itself simply means training, an exercise. It's a disciplined, intentional practice designed to build resilience and fortify the soul against the inevitable hardships of life. Not indulgence, not ease. It's about systematically exposing yourself to small, manageable doses of what you'd rather avoid. Training the body, training the mind, training the will. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, would practice poverty, sleeping on hard beds and eating simple food to remind himself that he could endure its loss. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, rose before dawn, fighting the urge for warmth and comfort to attend to his duties. And Epictetus, a former slave, taught that true freedom begins only when discomfort loses its power over you. They all understood a dangerous truth. What you avoid begins to control you. The things you run from gain power in the shadows of your mind. But modern life is designed to remove all resistance, to smooth over every rough edge. Everything is warm, easy, instant. We are cushioned from reality, and without noticing we grow fragile. Our tolerance for any friction atrophies. The Stoic response was deliberate hardship, chosen, controlled, and purposeful. Taking the stairs, skipping a snack, delaying gratification. These aren't punishments, they are rehearsals. Small, consistent acts of discipline compound, building a fortress of inner strength. Each small act of voluntary discomfort is a vote for a stronger version of yourself. This is the foundation of the winter arc. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Read that again. Hardship is not damage, it is conditioning. Every time you endure discomfort without quitting, something changes. Your body adapts, your mind quiets, your confidence becomes earned. You stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" and start saying, "This is who I am." This is why discipline outlasts motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline compounds. Small, repeated acts of resistance create an identity. I don't run from difficulty, and that identity reshapes your life. Pause for a moment. Ask yourself honestly, what is one small discomfort you actively avoid every day? Cold, effort, silence, delay, name it. If you're willing, write it in the comments. Clarity is the first act of discipline. Now comes the practice, the daily ritual where theory becomes reality. This isn't about grand, punishing gestures. It's about a habit that is simple in its execution, controlled in its scope, and utterly transformative in its effect. We call it the voluntary challenge habit, a systematic way to build the muscle of discipline, one small intentional act at a time. Step 1. Choose your training ground. Select one small, safe discomfort you instinctively avoid. The key is controlled. This is not about self-punishment, it's about self-mastery. Maybe it's a 30-second cold shower, waking 15 minutes earlier without hitting snooze, skipping that one daily indulgence you crave, or simply sitting in silence without any distraction for 5 minutes. It should not be extreme, just uncomfortable enough to get your attention, just enough to matter. Step 2. Make the commitment. Commit to it daily for 1 week. This time-boxed, safe challenge is designed to be achievable, not overwhelming. It is non-negotiable. There are no mood-based decisions, no excuses, no "I'll do it tomorrow." Your feelings don't get a vote. You act because you decided to act. This is the promise you make to yourself. Step 3. Reflect on the resistance. Each day, take a moment to notice what happens inside you. Observe the internal friction, the voice of complaint. Then, notice this carefully. With each repetition, that initial fear weakens, the mental resistance fades, and in their place, self-trust grows. Step 4. Track the victory. At the end of each day, write down one line in a journal. Did it, that's all. This simple act cements the win. It makes your commitment tangible and builds a chain of evidence that you are someone who follows through. This 4-step process is how discipline is forged, not in a single moment of inspiration, but quietly, consistently, and without the need for recognition. It's the silent work that prepares you for the noise of the world. The winter arc is not about punishment. It's about preparation. Small hardships compound, resilience builds, calm replaces panic. When life brings chaos, pressure, or loss, you are not shocked. You've trained for resistance. As Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, what stands in the way becomes the way. The cold is not your enemy. The struggle is not a mistake. It is the forge. If you're ready to stop outsourcing your strength, if you're ready to build discipline that lasts, subscribe to Daily Stoic Habits. Join the winter arc. Choose resistance. Build resilience. Forge iron discipline. Ancient wisdom. Modern life. Practiced daily.